Be keeping me wee bits warm. More like an anaconda, if they knew the truth. Okay, so it's that time again. Time for another solo overnight in the woods. Last week's video got me thinking. We had a minimum military kit. So this time, I want to explore a video from the past, a blast from the past. Revamp it, repackage it, and go as cheap as possible. Let's get to our spot and get her done. Alright, so here we are, second week of October. We're looking at 78 degrees and 54 at night, so it's perfect camping weather. Now, last week's video was titled Solo Overnight Using a Minimum Military Kit, where we combined items that would actually fit inside of a butt pack of the old Y harness. And it actually inspired me. It inspired me to the point where I thought back to a video I did about 3.5 to 4 years ago about solo overnight doing a $250 Walmart challenge. And there was two parts to that video. The first part was you're using Walmart gear. Like you go into the store and you buy gear from Walmart. Your budget is $250. The second part was you're building a kit that you can use over and over again during the spring and summer months. Now, some people got it, some people didn't. Some comments were to the effect of, for $250, I could get a 24 pack of beer in a hotel. Well, that's great, and you'd be dead the next week. The point was to build a kit and use that kit. And I'm willing to bet you that those that made those comments, your camping gear is probably substandard at best, and I guarantee you spent more than $250 on everything you put into your vehicle or backpack and go out for the evening or weekend. So back to this video. I was inspired by last week's video, and I want to do a Walmart challenge of 30 bucks. Let's do it. Okay, so we spent approximately $30 to $35. I'll get the exact number and you can look at it and let me know. And I went overboard on a few items, and some items I went really cheap because I want it to be challenging. The first pocket item I want to talk about is this utility knife. It sucks. $2, $1.97. It's serrated, has our actual saber grind right here, and believe it or not, it's actually bent. The tip is bent. The package was never opened, but somehow the tip is bent. That sucks. Has a button right here to flip it open with your thumb, and it just looks like crap. It's probably $1 more than a dollar store item. It's horrible. So anyway, hopefully it will get the job done. Next pocket item is our Bic lighter. Now I chose a Bic lighter. I spent a little bit more because it's a Bic lighter and it's reliable. One and done, first time every time. So our combustion Bic lighter, our cutting tool is this crap utility knife. Okay, so container and cordage. We have this Ozark Trail. I believe it's a 16 ounce. There's no markings on it. Let me look on here. 18 ounce, my mistake. Stainless steel nesting cup. That will be my container to boil my water for my food as well as my drinking water. The cordage, I could have chose paracord, but I stepped down a little bit and spent $3 on this Ozark Trail utility cord. We have 50 feet of this, so we're going to make it work. Okay, so our cover element. Now I could have gone with a ground cloth, I could have gone with a tablecloth, I could have even gone with an actual tarp, but I wanted something cool and challenging and a little bit thicker. So I found this 72 inch by 72 inch shower curtain. It's a heavy duty and it actually has built-in grommets right here. So I think this would be kind of cool to lay underneath that. It's also see-through plastic, so maybe I can reflect some of that heat, get that to be inside here, like kind of like a greenhouse, like the old Morris Kohansky super shelter. So I'm looking forward to this. Now, the other cover element is this fleece blanket. It's horrible. It's fleece. It's not wool. And it is not 6 foot by 6 foot. It's more like a 4 by 5. So in the event, what I could do is simply drape it over me. I could sit in front of the fire and actually get that heat underneath the blanket around my body. At the very least, I keep my core warm, and if I absolutely have to, I can drape it over my chest down to my shins. So, it is what it is. Now the only thing that I added on here from my house, I'm not going to spend $5 or $3 buying an entire roll of trash bag liners, is a trash bag liner. So if you're looking at cost-wise, pennies on the dollar. So if you want to add this, let's just say 50 cents, even though it's a lot less than that. Now the food I'll show later, and altogether we're looking about 34 and change dollar-wise. So 34 bucks, I'm happy with that. Alright, so not having a saw sucks. But luckily we have this trunk right here that's kind of like a Y shape. The two trunks come off this. It's a Y branch, what that is. I can place this deadfall inside here. And then break it off. Okay, so all we did right here is we have our shower curtain that's in a diagonal. And on the ends we have our magnets. So I can pull this thing tight and then just take a piece of cordage and tie it off to my ridge pole and then flare out my sides. The Bic lighter works perfectly fine until it's wet. It can sit in here for 1 second or it could sit in there for 5 days. It's not going to work. And the reason why is there's a gas tube right here and it's full of water. The red button, no gas is coming out of there. So we have this wheel right here and this metal strap over top of the wheel. That's a child safety lock. So to make this wet lighter work again within seconds, all we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and take our knife and pop off that child safety lock. I'm going to blow across the wheel, drying it out. And it's that easy. Like I said, it takes seconds. Now the one other option is to take that wheel and grind it back and forth across your shirt, your jacket, or even your pants. But what tends to happen is that small flint inside there is basically like a small ferrocerium rod, and it's going to wear down doing this back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. So why ruin or minimize your chances of using this when you actually need it, when you can simply do those couple steps, and in less than 10 seconds you're ready to go. Okay, so that water looks like somebody peed in it, but tell you what, once I boil that water and we get that rapid rolling boil, it will kill or render inert any viruses, bacteria, protozoa, and parasites, rendering it drinkable. It's still going to look like crap, taste like crap, and smell like crap. See, side note, I keep looking at this, and it says 50 inches by 60 inches. So that's like not even 5 by 6. That's gonna suck. But like I said, I can drape it over me like this, and I could be Superman. Or check it out, I can actually do this. You roll this bad boy down, and now I'm Braveheart. Be keeping me wee bits warm. More like an anaconda, they knew the truth. The one thing we have here in the eastern woodlands, and plenty of it, is red pine. Now you have red pine, you can identify it by the red gnarly bark, which is the trees behind me, as well as when you look at the needles, they have 2 needles that pop out on each branch here. White pine has 5. So looking around here on the ground, I can see branches that fell, and all I gotta do is cut into them. Now I can already see that white and the red color right there. I can smell that turpentine smell, kind of like pine sol. So I know this is fatwood, and there's plenty of it in here. I can see a vein of it right there. So I'll just take this back and break it up and then make small shavings and then light it with my lighter. And then we have our nature's gasoline. I can use that to light my fire. Look at that right there. Wow. Fatwood galore. Fatwood galore. Sounds like a James Bond parody, starring Ron Jeremy. Mountain House chili mac with beef. Not my favorite. Tastes like crap compared to the rest of the meals. Compared to Stowaway Gourmet, this is garbage. And it's $8 garbage. Should have spent $7 more at Walmart and bought damn Tabasco. But it's dinner, so yeah, catch you all in a few. Not a lot going on. So let me ask you guys this. Are you a fan of the 20-minute videos? I looked at the watch time, and the watch time was exactly the same. So I'm pride myself on having no fluff videos, meaning quick cut scenes to the next thing I'm doing. So cutting it down to 20 minutes, there's guaranteed no fluff, and people are still hitting the skip button, skipping through stuff. So I don't know what else to do at this point. 20-minute video, I'm getting 10-minute watch time. 30-minute video, I'm getting 10-minute watch time. So as of right now, I'm going to keep the 20-minute videos, but give me your comments. Drop me a comment and let me know what you think. More is always better, but if it's not going to be watched, I don't know. But let me know what you think about that. 20-minute videos from here on out. Yeah, that's what we're talking about. See, the plow point is the best. The heat right here, I mean, I'm one full step away, but this thing is just trapping that heat. And with this on me, I'm starting to sweat. So I'll just keep that fire going tonight. Downside is I don't have a saw. I have that wide trunk right there that I can just break them off, or just land the entire thing inside here and then just scoot it forward and let it burn. But I'm happy with this. Talk about the shelter in the morning. I did splurge on this. I think it was around $7 for this shower curtain, and here's why. It's a heavy duty curtain. They had ones for $2, but I was afraid that that heat would end up melting them. So, but this is perfect. So I'm happy with this. Yeah. It'll work out well. Not even gonna pretend. Last night sucked. So yeah. Anyway. Oh, God. So the shelter, simple shower curtain, heavy duty shower curtain from Walmart. Our I guess you could call that dock line or boat dock cordage. It was like $3. Our crappy $2 knife, $3 or $4 nesting cup, our $8 horrible Mountain House meal, and our water from the creek. What am I forgetting? Combustion. Simple Bic lighter, one and done, and we rescued that in the creek. So overall, about $35 and change. You guys can add it up and let me know in the comments section. But a simple overnight, solo overnight, using a $35 Walmart kit. Boom. Did it work? Yes. Was it horrible? Yes. But did we get through it? Yes. So, another one for the books. And there you go. Solo overnight doing a $35 Walmart challenge. More great things to come. As always, all the gear in my videos can be found in two places. One on my Amazon influencer page and two my Self-Reliance Outfitters influencer page. And if you're interested in Corporals Corner merchandise, that can be found on Teespring. All three links are found inside my description box. Now please do me a favor, hit that like and subscribe button, and then ring that notification bell. Once you ring that bell, please select all notifications. And as always, thank you for your comments, views, and support. Thanks for watching. Get out in the field, have some fun. I'm going to catch you next time.